In 2016, John Mills, fed up with all of the hate and violence in the world, decided to create a painting method so powerful that anyone, regardless of who they are, what they believe in or whatever disabilities they may have, could use to ejaculate beautiful images onto canvas. To spurt, spew and explode color deep inside the fabric. All it takes is a dream in your heart, some beer, and the willingness to ejaculate exactly what you want to see, without fear of what people will think. Because if you do that, no matter what you paint, it will be beautiful. That is the drunken painting method.
See, bitch! Lick my balls! See? Show, bitch! Lick my balls! Proceed! Proceed, bitch! Goddamn it! What about Phil? How you bitches doing tonight? Hi there again, everybody. My name is John Mills, and I am the Drunken Nerd Painter. And the stream is probably fucking holding on by a thread tonight. Hopefully that little fuck up at the beginning isn't an indication of the bullshittery that may occur. But anyway, I forgot to do my little thing. Tunkin, West Saeed, Fist the Cooter, West Saeed, Straw Hill, Miss Saeed, fucking Salmon Guy, West Saeed, Cassie Jaws, West Saeed. Goddamn. I think I got fucking beer just ejaculated all over me. So, as I was saying. Oh fuck, I'm out of beer already. Let me get another one. My name is John Mills, and I am the Drunken Nerd Painter. We teach a method of painting here called the Drunken Painting Method. Now, what is the Drunken Painting Method? The Drunken Painting Method is a method of painting which I developed that allows everyone to ejaculate beautiful images onto canvas using nothing but this shit right here and a little bit of this. Now then, as always, we're painting for you again live tonight, doing an epic fantasy painting of epic proportions. So real quickly, before we get started, let me go over what will be ejaculating on this canvas here today. Now then, I'm seeing a beautiful fucking tiny ass mountain. P47, West Saeed, Jamie Kitty, West Saeed. I see a beautiful fucking mountain, right? Let me get over in my proper position. I see a beautiful fucking mountain here, right? With this big ass motherfucking moon in the background. White as shit, okay? I see 3 layers of tree lines. Okay, where the mountain is, going this way. Well, we didn't get to the mountain yet. There's the fucking moon. Inside of that moon, perfectly in the center, is a beautiful fucking mountain. Okay? Now, to each side right here is a sweet-ass mountain line. sweet ass tree line. 3 of those motherfuckers. And they're all going to be like of different shades, okay? Right in front of that sweet ass fucking mountain is going to be a goddamn ocean or a lake or some shit. Now, it's going to go this way, but we're going to have it fucking streaming off into the center, coming down like this, okay? And we're going to have the reflection of the fucking moon ejaculating into that water, okay? It's going to be fucking sweet. I think it is. Now, right here, we're going to have a big ass motherfucking tree going this way. Same thing on this side, with its limbs squirting into the fucking moon that we got there, okay? I clipped that shit, it's perfect. I'm going to have to watch that later. Alright, so sweet ass motherfucking tree with its limbs ejaculating into the moon, okay? Now, our focal point is going to be this badass fucking chick who's waist deep in the water with fucking gigantic boobs that are just exploding everywhere. And we're going to add some other shit to it. Probably some shit that I don't forget. There's some goddamn torches with some flames in it and shit. Fucking, some goddamn bushes, berries and twigs and shit's going to be in there too. So, I hope you have your beer and your paintbrushes ready. Let's do this shit. Salmon out. What's Saeed? Thanks for them bits, man. It felt good when you exploded your bits in my face. What's Saeed? I hope everybody's having a good day. My head hurts a little bit, and I'm fucking soaking wet because I decided to do something really crazy at the beginning. But either way, fucking Christoph, what's Saeed? Thanks for filling out that cut, man. Your bits felt good exploding in my fucking face, too. Appreciate them bits, man. Alright, let's get the fucking camera set up here. God damn it. What'd you get right there, buddy? I had to get a big-ass motherfucking canvas today because the place totally didn't have my normal size. So we're painting on a fancy-ass fucking framed canvas. Stretch canvas. So, as always, is that good? Let's penetrate it down a little bit more. So, as always, I hope you enjoy the fucking show. And let us ejaculate our heart's desire using the drunken painting method. Okay. Now, as always, if the fucking music's too loud, you can't hear my voice over it, please let me know and we'll adjust the volume, okay? Y'all ready to paint a beautiful picture? Big Daddy is too. What are you painting? Fucking Pittman, you missed the awesome intro. You're gonna have to go back later and check that out. What's say? And suffice to say, big boob chick. Yeah, that's what we do here. What's say, bitch? Bob Ross was slightly sand down his canvas to stop reflections from the lights in the room. What's say? Alright, let's start with a beautiful motherfucking sky. Okay? I'm seeing some goddamn purple and lavender and shit. Alright? So, let's do that first. Actually, yes, let's do that first. So, let me ejaculate some fucking lavender and shit. I'm gonna squirt some purple on this bitch, too. We'll throw some dark blue up in that bitch too. Let's start with a 2-inch brush, bitch. Now, we're going to start with some of that fucking blue, just to get a little background color in that bitch. But we ain't going to cover it all up. In fact, I'm going to ejaculate a little water in there, just to thin it out. Now, let's figure out where we want this motherfucking sky. Right about here. And we're just getting the color up here. We're not even trying to fill everything in. Just the goddamn wash. So I got some more water on my brush. Fucking ginger scummer! What's Saeed? Thank you for the follow. For sure, bitch. Lick my balls. So we're just getting a blue ass fucking wash. Everybody hashtag ginger right there. Schumer. Hey, I believe I know you. I just saw your last name. What's Saeed? Welcome to the show. Everybody hashtag that shit. Does he live in a gated community? No, Straw Hell, I don't. So like I said, we're just squirting some background color. Ain't got to be nothing fancy. John Mills, I'm sure, can find a rock. What's Saeed? Alright. Now, let's go to our main ass motherfucking colors. I'm gonna penetrate some purple up in this bitch. Let's get a lot of purple up in this bitch. Just start squirting it in there. Just let that fucking purple and blue just ejaculate into each other. You don't know me, John. Okay, I thought you were somebody. What's Saeed? Well, welcome to the show. You have the same last name as one of my friends. Or at least it's similar enough for me to be confused right now. So we just want a multitude of fucking colors up in this bitch. Excellent. Now, I want to save that fucking lavender I got, okay? Now I'm gonna get some fucking black, right? Let's put some black in that purple. What's Saeed, bitch? So I got some black here. Just to darken it up. I'm gonna wipe off the excess. Big Daddy's gonna go back over that again. Now, give me 1 second. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take some of this goddamn toilet paper, right? That was really dumb because there's fucking toilet paper all over my goddamn painting now. Maybe I should ball it up a little bit better and make a tighter thingy on it. Or maybe I should just use a fucking rag. Let's try this. Maybe we won't get no fucking toilet paper crumbs on there. Oh, that works so much better, John. Excellent. That's what I want. So we're just taking the excess fucking paint off. Now watch what Big Daddy does here. He's gonna dry that fucking black paint off of his shit. That was really dumb. What's Saeed? True story. Really fucking dumb. So I got most of the black off. I'm gonna take some of that lavender ass color I got. Now watch this fucking shit. I'm just gonna fucking do this right here. And I can immediately see that this totally sucks. This totally sucks. So in the drunken painting method, it allows for mistakes. We can learn from our mistakes. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna take some goddamn fucking purple. I'm just gonna go over this big motherfucker. And we're gonna try and move on from this particular section that should have already been done like 2 minutes ago. What's Saeed? So let's go back to our fucking paint. I got some nice purple here. Hey, Salmon Guy, Muddy Tester, for once, that phrase is actually accurate. Alright, let's go back to the purple. Alright, I got some fucking blue and I got some purple. I'm just gonna squirt them together. Because goddamn, that seems like it would work pretty good. And you see, that's a nice fucking color right there. That's what Big Daddy should have been doing at the beginning. I still got toilet paper crumbs up here, but fuck it, that ain't that bad. It can add texture to the paint. Let's see. By the way, if you ain't checking out the fucking Patreon and the Twitter, the YouTube, Discord, all the links are below the fucking video. So check that shit out and fucking penetrate that subscribe button, bitch. Let's see. Alright, now Big Daddy's liking what he sees. Sometimes you make some mistakes. Doesn't mean you can't correct them. Doesn't mean you can't correct them. You don't like a cloud you just made? Turn it into a bush. Alright, good. Now we got some nice fucking colors going on here. Alright, so let's go back to that lavender color. Let's get it on our palette. I'm gonna penetrate some white onto my palette too. And then we're gonna go to the John Mills 1-inch brush. The fucking Patreon, you can get paintings every month. It's very nice. Ask a couple people in chat. They subscribe to me on Patreon. So let's start with that fucking lavender. I'm gonna moisten up the brush a little bit just to make it work and fucking slide a little bit better. Let's go up here. Just fucking do this shit right here. It doesn't matter. And this ain't even really clouds. It's more of just some light ass areas in the sky. And just let it blend with that fucking whatever color we made. Let's go to the white. Same thing on this side. We're gonna go back over it with that fucking big ass 2-inch brush too. Excellent. Just clean the fucking 2-inch brush off. Get it nice and dry. You don't want no excess color on that bitch. Take it and just blend that shit out, just like that, just to add some fucking like texture and shit. There you go. Just like that, we got a beautiful fucking sky. Now the sky ain't done yet. Sky ain't done yet, but we got the nice makings of a beautiful sky. Now let's look at our water. Now for our water source, I'm thinking of a blue-green color. So let's mix equal parts green with equal parts blue. Remember, in your world, using the drunken painting method, you can ejaculate anything your heart desires. Anything. If you have a dream in your heart, fucking do it. And don't worry about what people say or think. We don't paint for them people. We paint for ourselves. And if people can find the beauty in that, that's what we're looking for. We're saying. So we take that nice blue-green color. Let me show you what Big Daddy's doing here. He's just mixing it up right here. I'm using a big-ass 2-inch brush. Now let's go up here. Let's make a beautiful-ass fucking water source. It can be a lake or river. It don't fucking matter. Just let it be whatever you want. If you want to make a tiny-ass fucking stream there, you can fucking do that shit ever. Best opening to the Drunken Nerd Painter alive. What's Saeed? Thanks for that clip, buddy. I'm going to have to check that out later, man. So let's make a nice-ass fucking water source here. And once again, I'm not worried about the bottom too much because we got some beautiful fucking tree lines that are going to be ejaculating in front of it to cover it up. Oh, what's Saeed? Fucking Toothpick Willie, what's Saeed? Thanks for the host, man. I appreciate that shit. Cassie Draws, you still there? If you are, lick my mouse. Now, we don't want to go too far down here because we're going to have some sweet-ass land, too. Now, let me show you what Big Sexy's going to do here. Let me show you what Big Sexy's going to do. Remember, if you ever had a dream in your heart and you wanted to do it, do it. Because guess what the other choice is? The other choice is not doing it. Fucking straw hell, you son of a bitch. Alright, everybody fucking hashtag straw hell. It's a $50 donation. Holy shit, you motherfucker. Alright, hold on. We gotta do it. Everybody fucking hashtag straw hell, for real. Thank you so much, man. Big Daddy's gotta give you one. Hey, for straw hell. What's up, bitch? Man, I appreciate that. Hold on, let me go ahead and give you a bonus boost. Fucking straw hell, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. I don't even know how many boobs I'm supposed to give you, so I'm just going to give everybody 10,000. Alright, everybody, fuck man, holy shit. Dude, everybody fucking thanks Straw Hell for that, for the fucking bonus boobs y'all got. I really appreciate it. You know, Big Sexy, he's doing the best he can. And with your support, Big Sexy will make it. He will spread the fucking beautiness. That's not a word, but fuck it. He will spread the beautiful message of the drunken painting method. It's a beautiful fucking thing, man. This is a goddamn Lord of the Rings song. Yeah, it totally is. What's Saeed? Alright. So, like you the man, John. No, you the man, Straw Hell, for sure, bitch. For sure, bitch. Alright, so, let's get back to business. Every time somebody donates, man, I want to sit here and talk about it forever, but I know we got to get back to the fucking show. So thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Big Daddy appreciates everything you do. West Side. Now, alright, so right here, we're going to have a beautiful fucking just stream ejaculating from this water source. Okay? So actually, we shouldn't be using the 2-inch brush. Let's go back to the 1-inch brush. Or actually, fuck it. Let's go to the fucking fan brush. So let's just soak up that fucking color we did. Let's fucking get this shit. So right here, obviously it's gonna start small, and we're gonna have land and shit squirting out over it. Hey John, good job on like totally getting that centered. Good job, you fucking idiot. Alright, let me get some water on this just to fucking get it a little more paint on that bitch. Alright, so. Hey, there we go. Now we're fucking getting somewhere. Alright. So obviously this son of a bitch is going to get a little bigger coming towards you. Now, it may look a little weird right now, but we're going to have land squirting over this, okay? So don't worry about the edges too much at the moment. Excellent. Alright, that's what I'm looking for right there. I'm happy with that. What's saying, bitch? B-bag, doctors need to do x-ray and CAT scan on me. What's saying, Gemma Kitty? Good luck. Don't forget to send me the fucking game you want. Remember, I ain't forgot about it. Alright, so while the paint's still moist, let's go in there, let's cut some fucking water lines in that bitch. What else we gotta do is we gotta add the fucking, reflection of the moon. We're waiting for that to dry a little bit before we put the moon in there. So let's go to the fucking palette knife. So, guess what? I was supposed to put white on my palette, but I fucking put yellow. Seriously. Alright, so let's go back and put some fucking white on it. And let's not be dumb as fuck like we've been. God damn, I've been off. I mean, the intro was awesome, but Big Daddy's been off. He's been off right now. I don't know why. So I got some fucking white here, right? So let's go down here. Let's use the fucking knife. Let's get a little color on that bitch. While it's still moist, let's cut these bitches in. Just let it blend with that fucking wet ass paint. Just make some beautiful fucking water lines and shit. And in your world, you can ejaculate anything that your heart desires using the drunken paint method. There are no rules, no special stipulations, no special brushes or canvases that you need to buy. The only thing you need is the dream in the heart and the desire to do it. If you've ever wanted to paint before in your life and you didn't think you were good enough or you were afraid, this is the painting method for you. This is the painting method for you. Now right here we're going to have some sweet ass water lines too, okay? Be a little bit different because, you know, it's kind of shallow ass water, but I want to put some indications of some fucking flow and movement up in this bitch. And just penetrate it in there. Just fucking penetrate it in there. Don't think about it. Just know what you want and go for it. And if it don't turn out exactly the way you hope, doesn't fucking matter. If you put all of this into it, you have expressed yourself exactly the way you needed to. West Side. Goddamn, we need some more epic music than this. Try and cut a hole right through this motherfucker. Hey, Money Tester, I swear to God I was thinking about using that tonight. I even listened to it. I'm not even joking about that. Like, no fucking joke. Alright, so let's look at what we got right here. We have our water source in the background. We have the sweet ass fucking like river or lake or something squirting towards us. Okay? Now we need to go in and lay some land. Alright? So let's penetrate some fucking land in this bitch. But remember, if you need courage, that's what this is for. And actually, I need to go get another beer. Alright, now let's penetrate some land in this bitch. Now we got a nice blue-green here. So our land, what is our land going to consist of? Dark ass green. That was really original, wasn't it? So I got some fucking green here. I'm ejaculating a little black in that shit. Not too much, just a little bit darkened up. Alright, let Big Daddy go to the fucking 2-inch brush. Fuck right, money. Tailgate John Mill style. I don't know what that means, but fuck yeah. Alright, so let's penetrate that green and black in there just to darken it up. So we got a nice green ass dark color. Now let's figure out where we want this fucking land and shit, okay? You know, let's make that a little darker. I don't want people to get fucking confused with the water. So a little more black in that shit. And we're going to go over this with some light ass green to make some softer tones. Let's see what we got here. All right, that's good. That's good. But don't worry about it. It looks a little dark, almost black, but we're going to penetrate some light ass green over it. So don't worry. Big Sexy knows what he's doing. Big Sexy knows what he's doing. Now I'm going to stop a little bit short of the water. Now ideally, if you're doing this painting at home, you may want to do the land first and penetrate the stream over it. But Big Sexy didn't want the fucking colors to blend. So we're going to have to fill in the spaces this time. But ideally, you wouldn't want to do that. Lost Soul, what's up, son? All right, excellent. Fucking Money Tester, what's Saeed? Thanks for penetrating them bits in my cup, man. Big Sexy appreciates that. He appreciates it all day long. What's Saeed? Alright, so. Also, new rule. If you're mixing paint, make sure I'm mixing up. Otherwise, you gotta remix it and the colors ain't gonna fucking match. Oh my god, I got fucking yellow and green paint dripping everywhere. Now, right here, let me show you what Big Sexy's gonna do. He's just gonna tap at the edges, just to show the land coming over the water a little bit. That's all he wants. That's all he fucking wants right there. We're gonna put some goddamn rocks and shit on there too, so don't worry about it. Now, same thing on the other side. Get that fucking green color you got. Get it close, and then start tapping. Remember, if you need courage, penetrate a beer inside. Excellent. Let's blend that shit out. What's saying, bitch? Lick my balls. Alright, excellent. Now, we got a nice fucking stream just squirting through here. But, we need to soften that fucking land up. Because it just looks like a blocky shit. First, get a sip. Let's grab some light ass green. Now let's go to the John Mills fucking fan brush. We're gonna thin that green out. So we got some thin ass fucking green here is what we got. Let's go up here. Just tap some color on there. We're gonna go in there and blend it. So don't worry about details and shit. Don't worry about fucking details. Same thing on this side. Alright, that's good. Now let's clean that fucking 2-inch brush off. Excellent. Now let's go up here. Very softly, very gently. Just diffuse the color. Excellent. Now, there's only really one thing missing. The stream right here. Obviously, we're going to need a little bit of a shoreline on the side. Okay. So let's get a nice light-ass brown color. I got some brown. And I'm just going to squirt a little white in that shit. What's that? What's that? Alright. Let's go to the John Mills palette knife. Blend those colors together. All we want is a light ass color. Don't even have to over mix it. Let's get some fucking color. Not the blue that I mixed it inside of, which is dumb as fuck. Let's go right here. Using a paddle knife was a terrible idea. Let's go to the John Mills Tiny Fan Brush. Alright, this is the John Mills Tiny Fan Brush. Let's take that same color. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just blocking color on there. Then we're going to go back with the fucking 2-inch brush and blend it out. That's all we're doing. That's all we want. Nothing fancy. Same thing, very, very carefully. Just to give kind of an indication of some goddamn dirt and shit there. That's all we want. That's it. That's all we want. Excellent. Let me give you a little closer right here. Alright, excellent. Now, we've got a great, great beginning to a beautiful painting. Or at least I like to think so. Bullshittery for show. With Saeed Straw Hill, lick my bells. Alright, now then. Let's look at what we got here. Now we've painted all this up front because we need to get that background a little bit dry because we're going to put a big ass fucking white moon. Now here's also the deal. I want a very, very round moon. Now you can try and do this with your finger and shit. You can do this with a brush. But I would love a perfect circle. Thanks, Straw Hill. I appreciate that shit. So here's what I got. I got this. And this is the perfect size for my moon. So let me show you what Big Sexy's going to do. Big Sexy's going to get a little white. He's going to put it on his palette. He's going to go to the John Mills Script Liner brush. Thank you, Straw Hill. Figure out where you want it. Now I want it dead center here. We're going to put that right there. And we're just going to outline it. That's all we need. All we need is a general indication of where to fucking paint. That's all we want. Excellent. And it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be generally close. I just don't want no big fucking, big fucking like a blob in the sky. Big Sexy don't want that. Big Sexy don't want that. Let's go to the John Mills fucking filter brush. Let's go back to that white color and let's just start filling that shit in. Excellent. That fucking sky turned out great. We had a terrible time at the beginning with it, but the fucking sky turned out excellent. Ham and cheese biscuit, ham and cheese biscuit. Cassie, if you're still there, tell Big Daddy when you want to see the man bun. You let Big Daddy know. We'll see. Alright. Excellent. Now let's go back to the John Mills Tiny Filter Brush. Show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be subtle about this. Don't go fucking crazy. Get a little bit of that edge out. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, now, there was one detail to this painting that I failed to mention. Okay? And that is, we're going to have a gigantic fucking Yggdrasil tree. Okay? Gigantic. It's going to be actually coming up behind the mountain. So that's how big that motherfucking tree is. Which we need to go ahead and paint that. So, we ain't doing nothing fancy with this. We're going to mainly use black and dark ass green. Or fuck it, we can use brown. It's a dark brown. Now let's go back to John Mills' fucking script liner brush. Mix a little of that black and the brown I got just to darken it. So we got a nice dark brown color. Ruin. Is that a moon or a water spout? Straw Hill. It's whatever your heart desires it to be. Lick my bones. Now, let's go up here. So we ain't got to worry about the bottom of the tree too much. But, up here, let's make some goddamn limbs and shit. And this ain't got to be perfect either. It just needs to fucking be there. Excellent. That's all we want. Maybe put a little bit of a stem down here. We'll cover up some of it with the mountain. Alright, now, let's go to some dark ass green. Oh no, we don't need green. We need gold. So this is going to be a sweet ass fucking Yggdrasil tree. So let's actually draw it with the gold paint, then we'll fill it in. So right here, I want a real classic ass tree. Excellent. Excellent. Really cake that fucking paint on there if you have to. Make sure you got a little bit of that limb showing too. So you really know how big this motherfucking Yggdrasil tree is based on the fact that there's a big ass motherfucking mountain in front of it. It's just sitting there fucking shining in the sun or the moon or whatever you want it to be. Just fucking shining in that bitch. Excellent. Let's go back to our brown ass color and see if we can get a little bit of that stem back in there. There we go. There we go. Now you're going to see a lot of this coming through. Alright, I'm happy with that. Don't overwork it. Don't overwork it. You can really fuck shit up. Alright. Now, here's what we want to do next. Let's work on our layers of tree lines. Now I've decided to cut this back a little bit. I was going to do 3 layers. Let's just do one nice one. Okay? So, we're going to go over here, we're going to go to a dark ass color. We'll probably go back to our dark ass green that we were using before. Or actually, I'll just mix some green in that brown and we'll use that. As long as it's a nice dark color, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. And all that does is make a dull ass green. This painting is the beginning of the West Side then money. Buddy, oh shit. Hey, Family Guy, understandable. West Side? And he totally covered up my thing over there, but West Side anyway, buddy. Alright, now let's look at our fucking tree line. And we just want to tap these bitches in place. That's all we want to do. We want to go all the way through here. Now, we can kind of leave the center of this out because we know the mountain, the base of the fucking mountain, the fucking shaft of the mountain, the veiny shaft of the mountain is going to still be there. So we ain't worried about that too much. So the middle I can leave out. All you gotta do is just tap them in. Just tap them in, Straw Hat. You got it. You know what the fuck we're talking about here. Just tap these motherfuckers in. Penetrate them deep within the fabric of the canvas. Penetrate them with all of your heart's desire. That's all you got to do. You can do this with a tiny fan brush. You can do this with a fan brush. Hell, you can probably fucking do this shit with a knife. Whatever you feel comfortable using. You can do them with your fingers. Fuck it. Got a little bit of that white in there, but that's okay. Now, we got a nice little tree line there, but you know what? You know what? We need a little highlight on the bitch. Who wants to see some highlights on this bitch? So, let's get some white. Let's clean off some of that fucking green. Now, we want to take this white and thin it out with some water, okay? Thin it out with water, it'll fucking stick better. Or at least I fucking noticed that. What's say, bitch? Alright, so let's go back over here. Now, like I said, figure out where you want this. Let's don't overdo it. You know what? That's overdoing it. So just wipe off some of the excess. And then continuously push harder as you run out of paint on your brush. Excellent. And then down here you're going to have some goddamn highlights and shit too. So just fucking penetrate and tap those in too. John, what's on the menu now? I got the munchies like a motherfucker. Big Daddy will be eating a turkey burger. Turkey burger. That is on the menu for tonight. You got too much paint, just wipe it off. Some of the most complicated things in life can be boiled down to the simplest solutions. Remember that. What's that? Got too much paint on your brush? Wipe it off. Seriously. Cassie, what's Saeed? Hey, you missed it. Cassie, you ready for Big Daddy put his man bun in for you? You let Big Sexy know. You let Big Sexy know! You let him know right now, bitch! Lick my balls. Just joking. But yeah, totally let me know. Alright. But yeah, some of the most complicated things in life can be boiled down to the absolute most simplest solutions. Too much paint on your brush? Wipe the shit off. It's kind of like when you first use a computer and you run out of space on the mouse pad. Does anybody ever remember the first time you used the mouse? You run out of space. What the fuck do I do now? Hey, just pick it up and move it back up forward. I don't know what to do in this video game. Just have fun. Let's eat. Alright, let's penetrate some fucking highlights at the base, okay? Just at the thick veiny base, penetrate highlights. Man bun, Big Daddy got you. Alright, let's go back this way. We got a, hey Cassie, we got a freaking sweet Yagastrel tree. Golden leaves in the center. It's gonna be taller than the mountain. Taller than the fucking mountain. I got fucking beer all in my hair, dude. What's say, bitch? Lick my balls. Lick my balls all night long, bitch. I did not just hump, just so you know. I was rearranging my pants. Or excuse me, my underwear. They got stuck between the crack of my ass. What's say? There you go. Big Daddy got you covered. Alright, so let's get back over here. Alright, so this is what we got so far. We got a sweet fucking sky, water source, fucking stream squirting down this way, badass fucking land, Yagastrel tree, badass motherfucking moon or sun. Alright, now, guess what, Cassie? I remember the first time John did a man bun with his asparagus elastic, and now we've upgraded to ponies. Hey, listen. Gotta start somewhere, baby. Gotta start somewhere. Alright, so check this fucking shit out. It's time to paint a beautiful mountain. Oh. Now, you can paint mountains any way you want. We didn't do a mountain on the last Drunken Nerd Painter. You can paint mountains however you like in the Drunken Painting method. It allows for that. But if you need a kicking off point, a reference point on how to do mountains, this is how Big Daddy does it. So we start off with a dark color. I'm going to use some black, and I'm going to penetrate some goddamn lavender in that shit. Let's go to the knife. There's my two colors right there. Just mix them bitches together. You're going to get a nice dark color. It's probably will predominantly look black to you, okay? If you look at that in person, you can certainly tell that it's not completely black. So let's start off with a nice let's start off with a nice fucking outline. We're just worried about the outline. In the 20 years of a man bun will hold the same significance that the mullet does now? I do not know. Only thing better than your art is your words of wisdom. What's saying, Shadowface? Lick my balls! Everybody hashtag Shadowface. Hey, bring it to the show, man. Appreciate that. John, we got to get a Bob Ross wig for show. Only Bob Ross can do that, man. Only Bob Ross. Yeah, for Halloween this year, yes, please. Maybe. Alright, so you need a kicking off point, a reference point. This is how Big Sexy does it. So here we go. We got the fucking knife. We got that dark ass color on there. Figure out where you want this son of a bitch and commit. Don't be afraid. That's what the alcohol is there for. If you get nervous, have a sip. That's a rule in the drunken painting method. Now, like I said, figure out where you want. Now, we don't want a big ass motherfucking mountain. We want a nice little mountain. Be fucking nice. So figure out where you want this son of a bitch and fucking commit. Okay? So we want a fucking mountain right here. Let's fucking do it. That's all we gotta fucking do. That's all we gotta fucking do. That's all we gotta do. Just fucking rub that mountain in there. It's all you gotta fucking do. If you need to use the small end of the knife, use the small end. Like right here, I need to use the small end. Use the small end. But we're just getting some fucking color on the canvas. So let me tap a little bit more color in there so we can blend it out a little bit. But that's all we gotta do. All we gotta do. It's not complicated. Just have balls, spiritual balls. If you're a lady, you can still totally do this. Have spiritual balls and commit. That's all you gotta do. Take your fucking brush that you got, whatever you prefer. In this case, a filbert works fine. And fucking blend that color out and shit. What's saying, bitch? We got a nice, sweet fucking mountain. Look at that. So that's the background color of the mountain. That's all we need. That's all we need. Now let me get a little closer where you can see where Big Sexy did, because I know it's a real small mountain. Alright, so that's our sweet mountain. Now let's go over to the fucking palette knife. We're going to use some real traditional colors here, so we're just going to use white. Now, in a moment, we're going to have to go back in there and put the fucking highlights from the mountain, the sun itself. So we got this nice white here. Let's go up here. Wherever you see highlights on this son of a bitch, squirt them in there. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. Do some sweet highlights here. Wherever your light source is, that's where it's fucking hitting. Very simple. This is very simple. So obviously that particular area is going to be a little bit lighter than everything else because more light is ejaculating onto it. Excellent. Up here, there's going to be a little bit at the top here, but not a whole lot. But we want to put a little indication on this son's bitch. Alright, now we need a slightly darker color. So I'm going to take that white I got, I'm going to penetrate some purple in that bitch. And then she's biscuit. Females love John fucking Mills. I know Straw Hill. Big Daddy knows. Alright, so let's go back to that fucking purple and white mixture. Let's use the small end of the knife because that's working well right now. Penetrate a little bit of shadow color in that bitch. And don't try and overwork this. Don't overwork it. Overworking it, you can really fuck shit up. Alright, so we have a sweet mountain there. Now, we do have an issue, though. It's kind of sitting in the water. So we do need a sweet water line to give it separation from the water, okay? So I got my white here. Let's set it down in the water by doing that shit right here. And all it does is just separates it and puts it inside the water. That's all it does. That's all it does. Alright. Y'all give Big Sexy one moment. I think he needs to grab another beer. After this, he does. Y'all take a look at the painting, and Big Sexy will be right back. Dude, you rock, and that's coming from a female. Hey, Shadowface, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alright, everybody. So, in the Drunken Paint method, we paint our heart's desire. There's no reason to paint anything else. If you've ever had a dream in your heart, and you wanted to ejaculate that dream onto canvas, the Drunken Paint method is for you. If you didn't think you had the skill, that's why I created the Drunken Paint method. It is a method of painting that anyone can do. Because the only thing you need is this right here. We don't care what people think. We don't care what they say. We paint the images we want to see. Because nobody else will do it. We say it. Now, let's make a sweet fucking highlight in this water right here. Because we got the fucking sun just ejaculating through there. So there's going to be some sweet reflections. Let me show you how Big Sexy does it. Let's go to the John Mills Tiny Fan Brush. Now we're going to go to the white. I'm going to make some thin as fuck white, okay? Thin as fuck. Okay, it's pretty much just water with some white in it. Motivational speaker, West Side Straw. Salmon Guy, pimp that Discord. If you ain't following me on Discord, check that fucking shit out. You ain't checking out the Patreon, fucking check it out. You can get paintings every month, son. West Side. Fucking Twitter, YouTube, check all that out. Fucking links are below. And fucking Salmon Guy, if he's still here, he's going to penetrate the fucking Discord link. Come join us. Have some fun. Totally stole that. But West Side. Where's the music? That'll work. Alright, now, we got this sun back here. It's a motherfucking star. Motherfucking star, right? Thanks, Money, for that link, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so, we got a sweet fucking star here squirting this light on it. So let's give it some fucking light. Now, light bends and shit. We don't want no completely straight shit. All I'm doing is I'm going back to the water and I'm using the paint that's already on the canvas and thinning it out. That's all Big Daddy's doing. That's all he's doing. He's not even going back to the paint. He's just thinning out the paint that's already on the canvas. And he's ejaculating it and moving it around. That's all he's fucking doing. As he goes further, he's going to penetrate harder. He's going to thin the fuck out of it. That's all he's fucking doing. What's up, bitch? And that's all he's doing. Is the tree of life, is the tree of life. That is the Yagastril tree. It's totally awesome. What's up? Alright, so, got a little fucking highlight in our grass, but who gives a shit? Alright, so, let's see where we're at with this song. Now then, let's paint some beautiful torches here. I didn't mention that at the beginning. We're going to have some torches here. So it's going to be 2 poles ejaculated into the dirt with some fucking sweet fire on top of it. Let Big Daddy bring the camera a little closer. Let's go right here. Let's take a sip for courage. Alright, now. Right here, we need 2 fucking poles. They're just going to be wooden ass poles. Okay? So we just need some bread. Where the duck hunt dog going to go? Muddy? I tell you what, Muddy. On my vacation, I'm doing a one-night only thing for the Drunken Paint Method show. You know we canceled that show. I will do the duck hunt dog, but you got to remind me. Let's see. So what do you do with paintings when you're done? They go in my closet. That's pretty much it. I got about 100 paintings in my closet. At the 30th, on the 30th this month, I will be finally opening an art shop. So I think it's going to be through Etsy. You'll be able to buy every painting that I've done. I've never sold one of my Drunken Nerd Painter paintings. You can get paintings every month on Patreon. It costs, it's different levels that it costs. But you can get paintings from me every month on Patreon. But at the end of this month, the paintings that we did on the Drunken Nerd Painter Live, they're going to be for sale. So that's from the Drunken Nerd Painter Live on Twitch, the Drunken Nerd Painter on YouTube, the show, the Drunken Nerd Painter Live that was on YouTube, and paintings I've just done, obviously off stream. You should go to a local flea market and set up a table. I don't think they would allow my paintings. Alright, so let's go to the John Mills Strip Liner Brush. Let's go to that nice brown ass color. Just penetrate a little black in that bitch. Just a little bit of black. Now we're gonna have 2 sticks here. Just 2 sticks. They're gonna be just squirted into the ground. Just fucking squirt them into the ground. So while we're at it, let's go over here and let's go and make the other one. So yeah, at the end of this month, you will be able to buy all the paintings I've done. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna sell them for what I'm not saying they're gonna be expensive, but I'm gonna put a price on there that I'm happy with selling it for. So I'm just saying. Like for example, my favorite painting I've ever done, which a lot of people in chat know this. I don't even know what I'm gonna list that for, if I'm gonna list it at all. Alright, so here's what we need to do. We're gonna make some fucking sweet fire in this bitch. So we need some yellow, orange, and red. So let's get some yellow. Red. That's way too much red. Good job, Tom. Let's penetrate some orange in that bitch. Alright, so let's start with the yellow. Let's start with the fucking. Start with the yellow. No, orange. Red. John, make up your fucking mind. So let's start with the red first. So we're gonna start with the fucking red first, right? We're gonna take the red on the brush. Let's go up here. We're just gonna make some indications of some bullshit going on. Now remember, whatever image you want to see, I want you to paint that. Okay? I don't want you to sit back and paint a picture that you think people will like. Don't do that. Don't ever fucking do that in the drunken painting method. Don't do it. I want you to paint the image you want to see. Which means if you want to see a fucking squirrel jumping out of a tree with his nuts hanging out, trying to snap on the back of a cat while the cat's like doing cocaine. I want you to fucking paint that. If that's in your heart. Don't paint an image that you think people will like. Paint what you want to see. Cool, should do a viewer giveaway sometime. Hey, Shadowface, Big Daddy does that. Doesn't do it all the time, but Big Daddy does that. In fact, actually, Jam and Kitty last night, she won a fucking Steam game, which I'm still waiting for you, Jam and Kitty. Send me what game you won. But we do painting giveaways. We do that. Doesn't happen all the time, but we do that. Unless you're Squiggerton and you don't fucking check the mail, and then they do the return to sender thing from the post office, and I get my fucking painting back in the mail. Squigs, if you're here, west side. Alright, so let's go to the fucking orange right now. Alright, so we got the fucking orange. Let's penetrate some orange in this bitch. So obviously we're gonna have some orange here. Let's see, bitch! So we got some nice orange in there. Now let's go to the John Mills fucking tiny fan brush. We're gonna ejaculate some of that white onto our bristles. And look what we're gonna fucking do. Now I'll show you what else we're gonna fucking do. This is a great opportunity to go to the John Mills toothbrush. This is the John Mills toothbrush. This is a painting implement. We're going to take this fucking red. We're going to mix some water with it. Just to thin it the fuck out. Alright, let's go up here. Don't overdo it. You may not be able to see that because, you know, you just might not be able to fucking see that. But I promise you there's some goddamn red there. Alright, excellent. Excellent. Oh, fuck, you know what? No, we need some yellow in that shit, too. Alright, good. Good. Big Daddy likes that. Big Daddy loves that shit. Alright, so now let's step back and look at what we got. On fire, duty, rock, funny as fuck. What's saying, Shadowface? Lick my balls. Lick my balls all night long, bitch. Appreciate that. Everybody fucking hashtag Shadowface for sure. What's saying? Welcome to the West Side Crew. Have you followed yet? You don't have to, but you totally could. What's saying? Alright, now here's where we're at. Here's where Big Daddy's at with this. I'm actually at the point where we need to paint the big boob chick, okay? But I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that right now at this particular moment, okay? What I want to do is I want to put a little bit more detail in this sky. A little bit more detail, not much. So, I see some sweet fucking M-birds. Is there more? God, there's so much paint on my floor right now, and I totally rent, just so you know. God damn, John, you are ejaculating paint everywhere. All right, so we're gonna go to the fucking black right here, and first I'm gonna clean this off the side of my palette. You know, the day after I do the Drunken Nerd Painter live, you wouldn't believe how long I have to clean. Jesus Christ, I gotta fucking clean for like 30 minutes in this room, just this fucking room. All right. Plus I get real fucking happy and excited and shit, and I'd like throw food all over the goddamn place and fucking beer cans in the bathroom and all that shit. So, we're gonna do some fucking M-birds here. Now, nothing crazy. I just wanted to penetrate them in here. And these ain't lowercase M-birds. These are like little fancy ones with the fucking edge on it and shit. Have your butler clean the shit. Man, shut up, Straw Hill. Shut up, Straw Hill. Big Daddy ain't got no butler. You wish he did, but Big Daddy ain't got no butler, bitch. That's a terrible M-bird right there. Fuck it, let's do one more to redeem ourselves. That's a really bad one too, but fuck it, it works. Now, here is one thing that I totally see. You're nuts. What's Saeed, bitch? Alright. Now, here's the thing. We need to go up here, and I actually made a little bit of a mistake right here. I do need a little bit of a shoreline here, because we don't want the grass just going right into the fucking water, okay? On the days he whacks off to JC's mom, it takes him about an hour to clean up. That is true, Straw Hill. That is true. It takes quite a while. Alright, so what I want to do is, before we get too deep into this, let me go and put a little shoreline here. We need to put a little bit of highlight, because there's some fucking fire on that shit. So we do need a little bit of shadow going on that actual post. So I got a nice light color here. Let's just go ahead and just fucking put it in. That's all I want right there. And that's all we gotta do. Like, just literally as little as that. That's all we gotta fucking do. Now, we need a light ass brown color. So I got some white here. We're gonna penetrate some brown into that. Now, let's go to the John Mills fucking tiny fan brush. Let's mix those two colors together just to get a light ass brown. And I say don't overwork your paint and shit. Like, if you want a light brown color, mix it and go with it. Modify it once or twice if you need to, but just mix it and fucking go with it. Don't worry about it too much. Just fucking do it, okay? Penetrate it. Alright, let's go right here. Very lightly, put a bit of a shoreline in here. This is the bulk of the color. Alright, excellent. I'm gonna go in here with my fucking finger, right? I'm just gonna do this fucking shit right here. just to blend it out and shit. Nothing fancy. Your finger can be your best painting instrument. You can do entire paintings just with your fucking finger. And just like that, you got a sweet shoreline. Just like that. That's all it took. All it took is a little will, the idea, and execution. Execution to penetrate. And as I always say, if you can't bottom out, beat the walls to death. I totally fucked that up. If you can't bottom out, beat the walls to hell. That's what I'm trying to fucking say. Jesus Christ. John fingering is ineffective. Yes, no, fuck you, Muddy Tester. Lick my nutsack and my balls mixed together. Alright, so, no, I'm joking. So here we go. It is time for us to paint the big boob chick. Okay? We got a lot more painting after that, but we just happen to be at that particular point. So what we're going to do, before we do that, we got to do the food part. Sorry, dudes. We say John Mills got to eat. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let y'all fucking look at the painting. Now, obviously, don't give your ideas yet. If you want to discuss it amongst yourself, you totally can. Start thinking of ideas for whenever we get to the end of the show of what we can add to this painting to make it more awesome. So, instead of playing a commercial or anything, I'm going to let you look at the painting. Big Daddy will be right back in about 5 minutes with his food. And we will do the food part. But we will also totally take a sip of this real quick. Let's say, be right back, guys. Are you enjoying the beautiful sounds of Chopin? You know, you can gain influence from many things in life. Let Big Daddy get the camera in position. I don't want to put my sandwich on the floor. Please don't fall. Don't fall, sandwich. Thank you. Thank you so much, sandwich. You can gain influence from anything in life. I have many stories. Many stories. For example, the beautiful sounds you're listening to, I learned of Chopin from a video game. It was actually a story about his life. It's called Eternal Sonata. It's an excellent game. A little cheesy, I ain't gonna lie to you, but an excellent fucking game. What say you? At a young age, I learned what yellow and blue make. It makes green. Do you know how I learned that? I used to take vitamins as a kid. And you know vitamins, when you piss, it makes your piss very yellow. Well, I ended up going to a convenience store, or it was like Walmart or something, I can't remember. And they had that blue shit in the back of the tank. It was probably a convenience store because it had a regular toilet. But it had that blue thing that makes the water blue. Well, when I pissed my very yellow vitamin water piss into the blue toilet bowl water, it turned green. And I learned that yellow and blue make green. So the point here being is even from the dumbest and weirdest things in life, you can learn something. What say you?
Alexa, turn on the dog walker.
Okay.
Thank you, YouTube. Thank you so much for running an ad during this beautiful music. We will wait for it to end.
Alexa, what's 2017 minus 1954?
63.
Alexa, order birthday candles from Prime now.
Okay.
Alexa, place.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Even YouTube got to make money somehow, I guess. So today we'll be eating a delicious turkey burger. I have mayonnaise, cheese, tomato, and lettuce on it. And we'll be eating this pepper. It's not hot, don't worry. I would eat a jalapeno, but I don't want to burn the fuck out of myself right now, because last time I did it, I burned the fuck out of myself, and I touched my wiener, and my wiener was on fire for most of the remainder of the show. And I sink washed my genitalia too, and it didn't help. Pretty fucking good. Straw Hill. It's not normal at all, dude. You need to get that shit checked out. If it's pink, that means there's blood in your wiener. I mean, you want blood flow to your wiener, but you don't want blood, in the wiener shooting out. That ain't good, dude. God damn it! I fucking lost that piece of meat. Oh yeah, Sonic Blade. Fucking love to YouTube, man. And let me tell you something. When Google bought YouTube, everybody thought it was gonna go to shit. And Google did what they had to do to make money. And it's tolerable. They added all the fucking ads and shit, but it ain't that bad. And it helps people out. Thank God, Straw Hill. I worry about your wiener sometimes. So, I figured it's part of the show where we take a look at what we painted. Let's see where we're at. We're all making some beautiful fucking image right now. Beautiful sky, mountain, tree line, little torch things. Badass stream ejaculating toward us. Now it's time to lay in the focal points, which is the big boob chick in the water. Two badass motherfucking trees right here, limbs ejaculating into the sun. Some goddamn bushes and berries and shit. And then the finder of the details. Christoph, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you being here. Big Daddy, I bought a new mower today at the Home Depot, bitch. What'd you pay for that mower? A rod mower or a push mower? Man, I fucking love mayonnaise, man. I know it's on the corner of my mouth because I see myself. I love mayonnaise. I got some of that dollar store mayonnaise, but it's still pretty good. Christoph, you the man, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Always. Thanks for penetrating those bits in my face. I enjoyed it. What's that? Pretty goddamn good painting right now. Hey, if you didn't see last week's painting, Big Daddy will show you that right now. Oh. And this will go in the John Mills Masterworks collection. It's a very good painting. This is one of the this just barely made it in the John Mills Masterworks collection. I don't cut my own grass. It's part of my rent, so somebody cuts it for me. But I ain't gotta pay for it. What's like? Pretty goddamn good. This so far is an excellent demonstration of the drunken painting method. Alright, so Big Daddy's gonna play a commercial real quick. Piss, wash his hands, grab about 7 more beers, and when he comes back, we're gonna paint the big boot check. So like I said, the paint's looking pretty good right now. Let's lay the hammer down on this son of a bitch. Oh yeah, join the Discord. What's that? Be right back, dudes.
Oh, I'm having such a wonderful time. And goddamn, you're sexy as hell.
I'm having a damn good time too.
Man, this chick's ready to go. Oh, fuck. I gotta take a dump. The bathroom is right over there. She'll know what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm texting all of my friends right now, and I'm telling them how hot of a guy I'm about to snag.
That's right, baby.
God damn, I feel the shit pushing up against my colon. I've gotta release it fast.
Oh, he is so fucking handsome. He might even get lucky if he doesn't do anything disgusting or rude.
I'm down for that. And don't worry, I'm all class.
Oh god, the fucking shit's starting to drip out of my asshole.
At first I thought he kind of looked funny, but he kind of grows on you after a while. He's just a perfect fucking gentleman. Oh, I'm telling you, Cheryl. Oh, hey, where are you going?
I forgot to check on something in the back room. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cheryl, I'm telling you, he is so fucking hot.
What do I do? What do I do? Wait a minute.
Oh, he's gonna get so fucking lucky tonight if he don't fuck this up. Oh my god, he cooked me chicken, he fed me rice, he had like a bottle of wine. I think it was store brand, but it was still wine. God, I'm gonna let him go deep inside tonight, Cheryl. I'm telling you, he's gonna go deep inside of me. If he doesn't fuck it up. Oh Lord, Cheryl, I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, this is the one. This is the fucking one, Cheryl. I'm telling you. I think it's time we go to your room.
Alright, it's time to lay the hammer down.
Here, let me fix my makeup real quick. I'll be right back.
Fuck yes. Thank you, Jesus. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
Oh shit, I forgot to flush.
Man, that chick's fucking boobs are awesome!
West Side! Stand back, because we're gonna fucking ejaculate everywhere! Penetrate the paint deep within the fabric of the canvas. You goddamn motherfucking cock-sucking son of a bitches! In your face, biatch! West Side! Yeah! Plant that motherfucking fruit! And in your world, you can ejaculate anything that your heart desires. God damn, this is making my dick diamond rock hard! Ow! I didn't mean to do that! West Side! West Side! Ah! West Side! Lick my balls, bitch! Let's paint a big boob. Let's paint a big boob chick. Ham and cheese biscuit, lemon square. Alright, so In the drunken paint method, you can paint images however you want. If you're going for some form of realism, though, you can paint a fucking mountain any way you want. Fucking tree, fucking bush, doesn't matter. They grow in the environment all different kinds of ways. But humans, animals, fucking shit like that, we know what the fuck it looks like. We know what the fuck it looks like. So our mind can spot some fuckery afoot. So the point here, what I'm trying to say is, take your time. Alright, let's fucking do this shit. Now, let's say. So, we're gonna get some skin tone here. You use whatever skin tone you prefer. I use this because it's fucking pre-mixed and easy. Never be afraid to take the short route. Thanks for all the kind words, Shadowface. I appreciate that. You make the best commercials. Sonic Blade, West Side! Appreciate that, man. Alright, now, take a little of that out right here. Let's mix this up in color right here. Alright, let's do a little outline here. So let's outline this chick. So this chick's gonna be in the stream right here, and just her waist's gonna be up it. So her fucking boobs are gonna be exploding everywhere! Now, let's do the outline first. Take your time. You get nervous? Have a sip. Just a small one. Alright, now, let's go right here. Now I want triple Z's on this chick. Keep in mind we're just outlining here. This isn't a naked woman. We got a fucking outliner, obviously. Remember, have courage. Do not be afraid to push paint to canvas. Do not be afraid of it. Lick my balls, big boo chick. Lick them all night long. What's it? Excellent. Now I like drawing chicks in water because it's totally easy. Little shoulder here. By the way, check out youradvancedmedicine.com for all your male enhancement needs. What's it? Excellent. Let's go right here. John, can we get some underboob meat on this one? I was going to draw, you know what? I'll draw a fucking bikini on her that was obviously too small. Nice compromise there. We'll do that. We'll get some underboob. Alright, good. So we have a general outline right here. Go and put that in there. Let's go to the John Mills Body Ejaculation Brush, which is not here. We'll use the tiny filbert. Same deal. That's not the tiny filbert, John. That's not it either. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there's the body ejaculation brush. Never mind. What's it? West Side Straw Hell. Appreciate you giving all that information out. Alright, so let's go to the body ejaculation brush. And let's get some fucking color in this chick's skin, alright? Excellent. So all we're doing is blocking in the color here. Nothing crazy. And I need to go to the tiny filbert. Alright, so let's go to the tiny filbert. Oh, by the way, speaking of that straw hell, hey, the world record got confirmed. It got confirmed. I posted a link in our Discord, but it was confirmed early this morning. So we are once again a world champion. Excellent. Alright, now, we got a nice color in there. Alright, now we have a good outline there, okay? So, let's go to the John Mills fucking script liner brush. Now we're going to take a darker tone of that. We're going to add some brown to it. But whatever skin tone you're using, just make a darker version of that. This is going to be the shadows from the cracks and crevices of the boob meat where the light's not hitting as much, okay? So let's make some nice outlines there. And then we're going to go up here and we're going to draw the clothing on her. But she's not naked, obviously. Excellent. So there's going to be some fucking shadows there. Up here. Excellent. Up here at the top. Got some collarbone action going on. And then down here at the bottom, I got some black still on my palette. We'll go ahead and make a belly button, because that's going to be poking out. Excellent. Now, let's go ahead and draw the top on it. Okay? Boobs are not meat, but in fact, fat cells. Oh, I've seen like breast reduction surgery on TV. I know it's all yellow and shit in there. What's that? Kind of wish I didn't watch that, but what's that? Anyway. All right. So, let's go to her bikini. So we got to get a good color. Hey, ain't no color better than red for that shit. Let's just use some fucking red. So I got some red action here. We're using the same thing. We're using the fucking script liner brush. You know what? I'm sorry, but I've totally changed this. It's going to be like a fucking corset. Big Daddy just sees it. Sometimes you see this shit. Sometimes you just fucking see this shit, and when you feel it in your heart and balls, squirt it out. Squirt it out. When you feel it in your heart and balls, squirt it out. Squirt it out when you feel that shit. Now, if you have the luxury of time, which Big Daddy doesn't right now because he's doing a fucking show, you might want to let these layers dry. You might want to let these layers dry. But if you want to get it out of you, you can paint over wet paint. As long as you're doing like a dark color over a light color or a light color over a light color, you just got to blend the fuck out of it. You know, you just got to penetrate more color on there to even it out. But you can totally do that shit. You can totally do it. Anything your heart desires, you can do it. If there's a will, there's a way. What's that, bitch? So we got some nice bikini action going on here. I mean, corset action. And this chick's strapless. The fucking boob meat's holding everything up. Excellent. Alright, now we have that. Those are some tig bitties. They are. Big Daddy made them pretty fucking gigantic. He always does. If you prefer medium boobs, you can do that. Small boobs, you can do that too. It's whatever your heart or penis desires. If you don't want to paint boobs at all and you want to do like a big wiener dude or something, you can fucking do that shit too. You can do that shit too. Paint what you want to see. Alright, so obviously we're going to have some straps and shit here. So let's put some fucking straps and shit right here. And also too, she's going to have some, I mean, there's got to be shit holding this together, so I'm going to border out everything. Like there's some fucking fabric there just where all this cloth is clinging to and shit. I don't know if any of that made sense, but just fucking go with it. Just fucking go with it, please. Excellent. Excellent. Now I'm going to take a darker version of that red color to make the shadow for the underneath boob meat because it's going to be on the cloth this time. So I'm just going to make some nice little lines here. Excellent. That is fucking excellent. Chick's arms are pretty big, but fuck it. LOL, big wiener dude. Yeah, Sonic Blade, I ain't saying you, but if anybody wants to do like a big wiener dude or something, you can fucking do that shit too. It's whatever you want to see. Big Daddy's just here. Listen, there's only one point to this show. You can learn the drunken painting method in 5 minutes, probably less. I'm only here to demonstrate it being done. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm here to demonstrate how the drunken painting method is done. You can learn it in probably 2 minutes. I'm here for a kicking off point. What's that, bitch? Now, we have that right here. So I tell you what, we need to go ahead and do the details on the face and the hair. So I tell you what, we only have red on her palette. Let's go ahead and do her lips. Alright, so there's some lips right there. Now we need some white. So we got some white on her palette. This is for the white of the eyes. Alright, so our paint's a little bit dry here, so we can just put this on here. Shouldn't be much problem. So there's the white of the eyes. Now I'm going to take some water. I'm going to mix it with the black to thin it out. The reason we do that is because of this. That paint is wet. As wet as it's going to fucking get. We take that thin black paint. Now watch what Big Daddy does. Watch what Big Daddy does right here. That thin paint, you just put a dot there and it will stick. If it doesn't stick, add more water or re-fucking apply, bitch. It works with oil paint, obviously. Bob taught us this. But I've noticed it totally works with acrylic paint too. My blood test came out. My blood counts were a little low. Gonna need a pint of blood. Hey, if Big Daddy was there and our bloods matched, I'd give you 2 pints. What say? Everybody fucking hashtag Jam and Kitty for sure. Alright. Now, let's do an indication of the nose. So we already got that darker skin tone. So let's go up here. I'm just putting a little hump there. I don't want nothing fancy. You probably won't even be able to see that. Fuck it. It's okay. I promise you it's there. Now, this chick is going to have straight up fucking white hair. What say you? So we got some white already on our palette. We're going to go to the John Mills fan brush. Well, the tiny fan brush. Let's go up here. Let's load it down with some fucking white. Actually, no, we need to go to the script liner. So we're going to load the script liner down with some white. Let's go up here. Alright, excellent, excellent. Take your time here. Take your time here. Excellent. Excellent. Now let's fill that fucking shit in, alright? Now, we have her hair right there. She kind of looks like one of them fembots from fucking Austin Powers. What side, Jim? Oh, fuck, did What's on Gaming came? Oh, Jam and Kid. Alright. So, right here, I want some of the hair coming over. Some of this is going to be coming down here. Now, let's go back up here. I want to put some streaks in her hair. Now, I still have a little bit of lavender. I'm going to take some of the white and I'm going to thin that lavender out. Right here. That's totally not dark enough. So let me go back to the fucking lavender I got. That's too light. Fuck it, we'll go straight purple. Alright, so let's thin the fucking purple paint out. Let's go right here. I'm just going to put some streaks in there. Oh yeah, oh Big Daddy likes that. Big Daddy likes what he just did. Alright, so I'm going to let y'all see what we got here. That's what we got. Now that is a sexy big boob chick. Y'all soak that in. Soak that in while I spray piss out of my wing. Be right back. Alright, now, there's really only one thing left we need to do to the big boob chick. We need to set her down in the water. By the way, before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's take a little sip here. If you hadn't added me to your auto hosting list, you totally ain't got to do it at all. But if you like the fucking show and you like to add me to your auto hosting list, fucking consider that shit. And if you do that, Big Daddy will totally consider, if you're a streamer, fucking adding you to his. So anyway, you know, Big Daddy needs all the help he can. So if you'd like to add me to your auto hosting list, fucking do that shit. I would appreciate that. And Big Sexy will return the favor. Thanks for the company and laughs. Never chat, but drunk as fuck tonight. Yeah, you said you've been here for like lurking like for a couple months, man. Yeah, fucking chat. If you fucking come here and lurk, ain't nobody gonna bite, I promise you. We're a little rowdy here, but goddamn, we love everybody. Doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Big Daddy loves you, Salmon Guy loves you, Straw Hell loves you, everybody loves you. I mean, we ain't gonna stick our wieners in you. We love you. What's that? Alright, let's set this hot ass chicken in the water. So let's go to the John Mills palette knife. This is the John Mills palette knife. Let's penetrate some white on there. We got a nice roll going on that bitch. Let's go right here. Oh yeah, we don't love Loco. Opposite east side. What's up, buddy? Alright, so let's just set her down in the water. So I'm going to use the big end for that. I'm going to use the tiny end for her arms. Alright, excellent, excellent. And I'm very happy with her. I'm very happy. Gives me a fucking diamond hard erection. Alright, now let's look at where we're at with this paint. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. Now, as you can see, this is bare and this is bare. We need to add bushes, berries, and twigs and shit. Alright? So let's go in here and add some fucking bushes and shit. Alright? Now I'm going to do that with a John Mills fan brush. I got a light ass green here. Y'all start thinking about what we can add to this painting to improve it. Because at the end of the show, especially for the new people that are here tonight, at the end of this show, we always we give people 5 minutes to give their suggestions. I write all the suggestions down, and I pick the ones that will work best with this, and we actually paint them. Alright. So, I got that fucking green, right? Let's go up here. Figure out where you want these fucking bushes. Now, I got a little too much green on here, so let's wipe a little off. That's good. Figure out where you want these bushes and shit. Just fucking tap them in. Like, I like some bush there. How about a little bit of bush right here, too? We'll come back in here in a moment and put some highlights and shit. And if you fucking feel it, do it. John, I didn't know Margaret Stewart has such huge tits. Straw Hill. I think this chick's very hot. Lick my balls. Alright, so right here. Let's put a nice bush right here. Nice bush. Now we'll come back in a moment and add some fucking highlights and shit to that. And I like that. That looks good right there. I don't want to overdo it. We're going to have some big trees here too. So let's go on this side. Just tap them in there. If you can feel it, do it. If you feel it, fucking do it. Just do it. Have no fear in the drunken paint method. No fear. That's what we teach here. Ejaculate your heart's desire onto canvas. And do it without fear. Do not care what people will think. Paint for you. And I swear to God, if you paint with your heart, and you put all your heart and all your spiritual balls into this, no matter what you paint, there will be people in the world that will see that. And they will see the beauty in it. That is the power of the drunken paint method. And I believe that it is the most powerful painting technique that has ever been created. I do believe that. I do believe that. Because there's no real actual technique here. It's all heart and balls. Fucking Pain Revenge. I was just hawking your fucking Men's Health's website. Hey, get in touch with Pain Revenge for all your men's health needs. West Side. West Side. Weight loss pills. fucking dick pills, all that shit. It'll improve your love life too, man. Check out Pain Revenge, fucking youradvancedmedicine.com. What's say, bitch? Alright, so let's penetrate some fucking highlights on here. Some people in chat can attest to the power of youradvancedmedicine.com, like Strawhell. Strawhell can attest to the power of Your Advanced Medicine. Alright, so, let's go up here. Let's take some fucking white. Let's put some highlights on this bitch. Let's clean the brush off. Now, we only clean the brush off when you absolutely need to. Lots of times you can just blend these fucking colors together right on your brush and it works out real good. It gives you a multitude of color that you wouldn't otherwise have thought of using. So let's go up here and add a little bit of highlight. I don't want to overdo this. If it doesn't stick very well, thin that shit out. Oh shit. Fucking Salma guy, thanks for the fucking bits, man. I appreciate that. Big Daddy appreciates them bits. For sure. For sure. Alright, let's go up here with some thinner paint. That's what Big Daddy was looking for. That's what Big Daddy was looking for. And go with the flow of what you just created. You can tap these at random. Bob Ross said not to. You can tap these at random, but go with the flow of what you're fucking doing. Have it make a little bit of sense. Have it make a little sense. It ain't got to make complete sense. It ain't got to make complete sense. But have it make at least some sense. And people will get it. People will get it. Even if it's not exactly the way it should be. People will understand it. They will get it. Big Daddy promises. Big Daddy promises. Let's tap some highlights right here too. Alright, let's throw some fucking twigs and berries in this bitch. Alright? Actually, let's don't do that at all. That's dumb. Alright. Now then, let's look where we're at with this paint. Alright, so everybody. I'm about to show you something. Let me show you something. Let me go right up here. Let me bring it back this way. Now, the drunken painting method is a powerful, powerful technique. It's a powerful technique. Alright? But in order to utilize that technique, it takes courage. John, have you ever tried streaming IRL instead of creative? Yeah, I did. Like a shit ton of people fucking watched. It's weird. Now, in order to utilize the drunken painting method, you have to have courage. No fear. No fear in the drunken painting method. Now, what's all this leading up to? Let me tell you what this is leading up to. Sometimes you have to commit. You have to commit to what you're doing. And sometimes what you need to do can make you afraid. Now let me explain. Right now, I have to paint two massive trees. Literally, from the edge of this all the way up this way. All the way up this way. And then fucking limbs going everywhere here. Now here's the deal. You fuck that up, you done fucked everything up. But, if you paint with your heart and balls, and you look at what you're afraid of, and you pass through it. If there's a door right here, right? And I need to go through that door. But in order to go through that door, I have to risk everything. But I know I need to go through that door. What do? I got two options. I can either not go through that door and not express whatever it is I want to express. Or I can go through that door and risk everything. What do you do? The answer is you go through the fucking door. And whatever happens, happens. And if it fucks everything up, well then you take that fuck up, you utilize it, and you create something completely different. What's that? So with that said, let's paint some big motherfucking trees. No fear in the drunken painting method. No fear. No fear in the drunken painting method. Now, lick my balls. All right. Let's get some brown right here. So I'm gonna take a brown color. I'm gonna mix a little bit of black with it to darken it up. We want a nice dark color. We want a nice dark color. So we got some brown here, and we're gonna mix a little black with that shit. Okay. So we're gonna get a really dark fucking brown. Now you can paint these trees whatever color you prefer. Whatever fucking color you prefer. Doesn't matter. You can paint them blue. I've painted blue trees. They're beautiful. So let's load up the 1-inch brush. Remember, commit. Commit. No fear in the drunken paint method. You get nervous? You get nervous? This is what this is for. And we need different music for this. Alright, now, remember, no fear in the drunken paint method. John, if I get nervous, would it help to have my wife lick my balls? It would, if she's willing and wants to. It would. Whatever helps you, do it. In my situation, alcohol. So, take the brush, load it up, and commit. Don't think about it, just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Okay? Just fucking do it. No fear in the drunken paint method. There is no fear. No fear. No fear in the drunken paint method. If you have a dream in your heart, and you have to pass through a fucking fire-breathing dragon to achieve that dream, pass through the dragon. Pass through the dragon just like this. What's saying? Lick my balls! Lick my balls all night long, bitch! That's how we do it in the drunken paint method. Would you bear back Martha Stewart? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What's that? Alright. So now, obviously we need some limbs squirting off the tree. So we're going to have limbs squirting off the tree going over here and through the fucking sun. So let's go to the John Mills fucking filbert brush. So this is the John Mills filbert brush. Let's get a sip of this beer. Jam and Kitty. Wish I could hold your boobs for comfort as well. West Side, biatch. In the nicest way humanly possible. Alright, so. Let's go right here. Let's make some beautiful fucking limbs. Now we're only going to do about half of this. Twisting that fucking brush. Now I'm going to take some of that color that's in here and penetrate it through it. To kind of blend it out. We got a beautiful limb there. Now let's go ahead and make the other main limb, which is over on this side. It's going to be a little bit higher. Remember, no fear in the drunken paint method. Let's see! Alright, excellent. Excellent. Now, let's make some smaller ass ones. Music makes your speeches epic. Sonic Blade. Believe it or not, Big Daddy really plans a lot of this shit out. Not to take away from it, but what's that? Alright, let's go to the John Mills Tiny Filbert brush. Fuck it, we'll use the script liner because it's readily available. You can use this for anything you need. But we need to make some smaller limbs on this bitch. Let's make some smaller ones down here. We're still just going to have that main ass limb. It's going to be the main one. Up here. Fucking twist and bend that brush. Bend that motherfucker. Same thing over here. Now watch what Big Daddy does here. Watch what Big Daddy does. Learn. Paint with your heart. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to go to school forever. You don't have to be born with some special ability that dictates whether or not you can be a great artist or not. If you're willing to take all of yourself and put it here, you have to find that spark inside of you. You have to find that ability. You have to find that willingness. Not based on anything other than what you have right here. Not based on, people are really buying up this shit today. They really like it. No. Based on what you think is powerful. Base what you do here on what you think is powerful to you. And other people will see that. I promise you. People will see that. They will see the beauty in anything you create as long as you put all of yourself into that. That's what I do. I put all of myself into this. And some people may think that it's stupid and you're just painting big boob chicks everywhere. It's not that. When you see this, you see this. When you see this right here, you see all of this. Big Daddy puts everything of himself into this. And I want you to do that too. And if you do that too, you may be able to create the most beautiful images ever seen. You may be able to create images far more beautiful than what Big Sexy right here can produce. I want to bring it out in you. That's what Big Daddy wants. That's what Big Daddy wants. Let's penetrate some tips on this thing. Some nice stiff tips. Some mushroom tips. Alright, excellent. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. What's up, bitch? Now then, we need some sweet fucking highlights on here. Thanks, Payne. Appreciate it, man. Alright, we need some sweet fucking highlights on these fucking trees, okay? Now, keep in mind, y'all keep looking at this. What do you think we can add to it to make it more beautiful? I want to see what's in your heart and balls, okay? Now, let's ejaculate some highlights on this tree. And we ain't gonna get fancy here. I'm gonna use a very light-ass blue. Lighter as shit. I mean, it's almost gonna look white. Penetrate all of yourself into what you do. It doesn't even have to be painting. If you don't give all of yourself to whatever it is you're passionate about, then you're cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself out of something beautiful. Don't cheat yourself. Alright, let's take this light-ass blue. Right here. Let's put this fucking blue on this bitch. No fear in the drunken paint method. No fear. No fear. Do not be afraid. Please don't be afraid. Because there is nothing to be afraid about. Express yourself. What's up, bitch? Get out of the house! Get out of the house! On that line, bitch! Now, as you can see right here, as you can see right now, we have some beautiful fucking trees in there. Now, I'm seeing something else. That's the beauty of when you take the image from your head and you penetrate it into the fabric of this canvas. When you go as deep as you fucking can with it. That's the beauty. I see some bushes. And I don't see no normal bushes. What color? What should be the primary color of the bush? Y'all tell me. Y'all have a minute. Y'all discuss it. I'm going to have bushes going from here to here. So here to here. I want to know what your primary color of the bush is. Let me know. I'm going to go piss. When I get back, I want to see some fucking suggestions. Alright, so I think we got our bush going. Alright. So I see a lot of reds in there. And believe it or not, I was totally thinking of that, so I'm glad y'all suggested that. That's awesome. Red with a bunch of black. I might be able to implement that. Alright, now, we're going to do some red bushes. We're going to penetrate a little black in there. And then we're going to do maybe some yellow highlights. It almost looks like a fucking fire bush. Almost like a fire bush. So, I got some red here. I got some red on my fucking palette. Now, let's go to the John Mills 1-inch brush. The 1-inch brush is great for covering a lot of area. It's also great for bushes. Alright, so let's take that fucking beautiful red color. Get it like that. A lot of fucking red on that bitch. Once again, commit. No fear in the drunken painting method. No fear. All right, excellent. Now, I'm going to take a little black. I'm going to make a, well, no. I'm going to take some yellow. I'm going to add a little yellow to that red. Just to make a slightly different tone, okay? So this is more of a pink. We're going to go to the other side. I think Commando, fucking Strayo. Let's go over here. as quickly as that is you can add some of these beautiful fucking bushes in there. Excellent. Excellent. Now we need some highlight on there. Now here's the question. How do we handle the highlight? So let's go back to the white. What's saying? Now we're gonna go to the John Mills fucking fan brush. Just so y'all know, after we do the highlights on these bushes, it's the part of the show where I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes. Well, I'm gonna give you a little longer than that. I'm gonna give you about 7 or 8 minutes to give me your suggestions. I'm gonna write them down, and then we're gonna paint the suggestions, okay? So, all right. Now, I got some very thin white. Let's go up here. Right along the edge is going to be where it's the brightest. That's where it's going to be the brightest. Just figure out where you got some bushes and then penetrate them in. Now, I'm going to differentiate the color. I'm going to add a little bit of orange to that white. Just to flavor it. It's still going to pretty much be white, but with a little bit of an orange tint. Same thing at the top. And if you run out of paint on your brush, push harder. Keep pushing until you get all the paint off the bristles. Really penetrate it deep inside the fabric. Excellent. And there we go. Now, one thing you can do, you can dry your brush off. You can go over here and blend it out just a little bit. Just to diffuse the color. But I'm going to leave that sharp at the top. Alright, now if you want to put some fruits and berries and shit on there, would you like to see some fruits and berries? We got some red. Let's go back to John Mills toothbrush. Get some of the red onto your toothbrush. No, we don't need no brown. No brown. We need red. Alright, let's get some red right here. Add some water to it. Thin it out. So we almost have a purple here. That would be some nice berries. Add berries everywhere by flicking them on there. Just like that, we added a bunch of fruits and berries and shit to it. And there we go. Now, everybody, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, but I totally rinsed, so I need to mop a little bit of this shit up. Hold on, wait. Now, all right, everybody. So here's where we're at. We are at fucking B-Day. B-Day. Did you see any of that? If you saw any of that, I'm very fucking sorry. All right. So now we're at fucking B-Day. We're at the part of the episode. We're at the part of the fucking episode, right? Hey, thanks for that fucking clip. You might just watch the clip. I guess maybe somebody got me where I was. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I was legitimately cleaning it, and I put a lot of weight on my back, and I did a little spin thing. So, anyway, this is the part of the episode. Y'all got about 7 minutes. So look at the painting. I'm gonna play some beautiful Chopin for you. You have to start giving me your suggestions on what we can add to this painting to make it more awesome. Okay? So, not starting now. Let me get Chopin going. Let me get my pen and my piece of paper. And when I come back, you got 7 minutes to give me your ideas. Don't start yet. Alright, dude, so here's what's going to happen. Alright, so everybody, let me get some Chopin going.
So my kids don't
Goddamn ad.
Got 2 jobs to pay a mortgage, and I've also got a brain. Life's short, talk is cheap. I'll be working while you sleep.
I know you're going to be working while I sleep, but I got to get the music going so we can do the fucking suggestion part.
Who'll step up when things get tough? Don't you want that kind of brain? A degree is a degree.
Yeah, I know you get a degree and shit, but goddamn it, we got to get on with the show, man. Come on.
Only if you have a brain.
Yeah, I got a brain. Fuck you, bitch. Oh my God, another fucking ad!
When I call USA, that's where I felt relief.
Oh my God.
The experience was very focused on family. We're the Rivera family, and we will be with USA for life.
Alright, please, come on. I need the Chopin now. Alright, good. Alright, so let me tell everybody something. So this is what's up. So, if you ain't never been here before, I know a couple of you like fucking new dude, NG. This is the part of the show where you look at the painting. My painting is complete. You got 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes. I want you to really look at this painting. And I want you to tell me what you think will improve it. Okay? So, any suggestion you have in the chat, I'll write down on this piece of paper. Alright, after 6 minutes is over, we'll stop the music, we'll come back, we'll read the suggestions, and then we will pick the ones we believe, or I believe, will improve this painting, and then we'll paint them. Okay? So, everybody, you got 6 minutes. Don't say nothing yet. You have 6 minutes starting Now. And hey, I'm not gonna say them out loud. Just give me the suggestions. I'll write them down, but I'm not gonna say them out loud. All right, everybody, 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. We only got some suggestions, so 4 more minutes. All right, 3 minutes left. By the way, if you haven't checked out any of the links below, fucking follow us on Discord. Check out the Twitter, the YouTube, the Patreon, where you can get paintings every month. And if you haven't followed John's Nerd yet, fucking consider that shit. If you haven't added me to your auto-hosting list, add me to your auto-hosting list. And if you stream too, Big Daddy will return the favor. Concrete, what's that? All right, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Alright, everybody, 1 minute left. 1 minute. Alright, everybody, that time is up. Time is totally up. Alright, so let us look at our suggestions. Let us look at our suggestions. Alright, so let's look at the suggestions we got. I'm fucked up, I'm sorry. Now then. Also, if anybody has any suggestions on who to host, now's the time to tell me, okay? Or actually, whisper it to me. If you have suggestions on people to host, make sure to suggest it to me, okay? Now, let's start from the beginning. Bacon or toast? Before we dismiss it, let's look. No. No. All right. All right, shooting stars. Let's modify that. We'll have a fucking asteroid, like a comet, right here with its tail squirting that way. We're going to do that. We're modifying it. I'm going to put comet next to it. Another big boob chick in the water. No, I'm good. That one chick is hot as fuck. Fucking concrete. West side, buddy. West side. Alright. Next. Rocks near the water. Yes. I see some rocks along this side and along this side. Not a lot, but I do see rocks near the water. So whoever gave me that suggestion, awesome. Alright. Me breakdancing on the moon. Cool idea, but no, I'm good. Big bubbles. What, like the chick farted or something? No. Let's make it sexy, baby. Let's make it fucking sexy, alright? Octopussy. You know what? We can do a squid tentacle. We'll do a squid tentacle coming out right here. Just one. So I'm actually going to do that. So I'm going to do a squid tentacle. Rocks was my... Jammin' Kitty. What's hey? Nice idea. Leave it up to a painter to have a nice idea. Y'all need to learn something. What's that, bitch? Alright, shark fin in the water. It's a good idea, but I don't want to, like, not necessarily date this, but locate this. This could be anywhere in the universe. So I don't want to put sharks there just for that case. But that is a good idea. Crabs swimming to the surface. Not a bad idea, but Big Daddy was going to... Oh, B-Day, what's hey? Nice. Well, we're not doing octopussy, but I mean, we're going to do a fucking 110. Good idea on the crabs, but I'm good on that. Brown beaver. Well, we're just going to go ahead and dismiss that. Let Big Daddy take a little sip here. Loch Ness Monster. We're going to kind of... Whoa, wait a minute. Son of a bitch. It's actually not a bad idea, if you think about it. Squid tentacle here. Little shadow of a monster coming out right there. I'm going to fucking do that. I'm going to fucking do that. I bet y'all thought Big Daddy wasn't going to do that. He's going to do a monster. It ain't Loch Ness Monster, but it's a fucking monster. Alright. Lightning striking in front of the chick. Huh. You know, I'm not going to do it in front of the chick, but fuck it. I'll put some lightning right here in the sky. I said octopus here like this. I was thinking tentacles coming out of the water in the back. What's that, Muddy, you doing Martha from behind? Oh, Jesus Christ, you sick sons of bitches. I mean, I would do that too, but goddamn it. I'm 2 for 2. Oh, goddamn, we got 2 B-Day suggestions. So I am going to do lightning, but it's going to be in the background. It's not going to be in the foreground. Cocaine in the grass. Once again, I don't want to locate this. So, yeah, no cocaine in the grass. Kool-Aid Man plus cocaine and Cheetos. No, and no. But thank you for the suggestion. I think that NG suggested that. No, I'm good on the cocaine and Cheetos. And Kool-Aid Man. Jason in the grass, nah, you know. Something in the sky, we're going to do the lightning. Now here's something interesting. Somebody said stars. This is the last suggestion. Stars. You know what? Check this shit out. I got an idea. This is the sun, probably. Why not make a moon here? Because sometimes you see the moon in the daytime, and plus this might be another planet. Why don't we make the moon right up here, and then you have light off the moon, so we see stars around the moon. You know what? I think now we're going to do that. We're going to do a moon up here, and then we're going to do stars around the moon. That's a good idea. I like that. Big Daddy likes that. So, once again, the suggestions we're going to do. Oh, I saw the bag of ketchup chips. No bag of ketchup chips. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're going to do the shooting stars, which is actually where we're going to do a comet. We're going to do a comet. We're going to do rocks near the water. We're going to do it near the stream here. Octopussy, we're going to do tentacles. Loch Ness Monster, we're going to do a generic fucking monster shadow in the background. Lightning striking behind the chicken instead of front. And we're going to do the moon with some stars around it. But you're only seeing the stars around it because of the fucking light, okay? So, everybody, what we paint here is going to be the last of the painting tonight. We're going to end up hosting somebody. When I go to host somebody, I may have to find somebody. Please, stick with me. And let's make a presence in their channel and show them some fucking love. We have some great fucking donations tonight. Fucking Straw Hell donated $50. We have some great bits donation tonight. I don't know. Did we get any follows? I think we got 1 or 2 follows. So tonight's been a fantastic night. Internet connection pretty much held up, thank God. So anyway, let's do it. And let's, play that music. Big Daddy's going to play that music. Don't worry. Don't you fucking worry about that, Concrete. And I picked out some new shit, some video game music. Hopefully it's good. Alright, everybody. Let's finish this beautiful painting up. I don't know if it belongs in the Masterworks collection. Y'all can be the decision of that. But I think we created a beautiful painting tonight. Hey, Jam and Kitty, I did see that. It was beautiful. I just hadn't had a chance to reply yet. But I did see that art. Thank you so much for sending that to me. I refixed my camera settings too. All right. I'll send you a reply on Twitter when I get a free moment. Wait, say it. All right, so let's begin here. The comet. So let me show you how Big Daddy does comets. Now, I think the comet should be literally right above the sun or moon or something. Alright, so we need some white. Straight fucking white. Where the fuck's the white? So let's take some white here. So I got some white on my palette. Now we're gonna use the finger here. We're gonna take some white on our finger. Figure out where you want this son of a bitch. Touch. Okay? Wipe it off before it dries. Let me show you. Let me show you how we do this. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And don't overdo it. I can do it 1 or 2 more times. And that's it. We have a comment. People overcomplicate things. They overcomplicate everything in life. I just created a comment with about 4 strokes of my finger. Okay? Don't overcomplicate anything in your life. Sometimes the answers are complicated. Sometimes they are. But sometimes they're very simple. They're very simple. Alright, next. Rocks near the water. Now for this, we're going to need some brown, and we already have our white. So let's get some brown on our palette. Let's go to the John Mills fucking tiny fan brush. I'm going to mix a little bit of the dark color with it. Let's go up here. Yeah, jamming. That's a good idea. When I do the sun and the moon sometimes I just use my finger. And it's a great tool to use. You'd be surprised. Your hands can do so much. Utilize them. One day I'm going to do an entire painting just with my hands on it. I just hadn't picked that day yet. But one day I will do an entire painting just with my fingers. Now I'm not going to overdo these rocks. I just want them subtle. I kind of just want them to be there. They're there because that's just fucking natural and shit. Alright, so we got some nice rocks. Okay? Hard to do with a brush. My hands can do so much, you're right. Just using your hands. Sometimes that's all you have to do. Don't overcomplicate things in life. The answer is usually simple. Take everything out of the equation, and what is the simplest solution to the problem that you face? Whatever the simplest solution is, that's your answer. The shortest point between 2 distances is a straight line. So the straight line here is the simplest solution. Make a straight line between you and your goal. Make a straight line between you and your goal. What is it you're trying to achieve? Do what you need to do to achieve that. And we have some beautiful rocks. LL, John is so tired. What the hell are you talking about? What you talking about, B-Day? Trust me. Big Daddy can never get tired of B-Day. Big Daddy will never be tired of B-Day. B-Day for sure. Alright, next. Rocks near water. Octopussy. Alright, so we need some fucking purple. We need some purple, we need some white. John, give me a simple solution in this scenario. Martha is bending over naked in front of you. Alright, well, what do you want to do? You have to ask me that. I mean, what do you want to do? Because obviously it has to be whatever goal you're trying to achieve. So what is it you're trying to achieve? So I got 2 shades of purple and I got some white here. So let's make a nice tentacle coming out. I'm going to clean off the script liner. Big Daddy's going to clean the script liner. And he's going to take the darker of the two purples. Now, this was B-Day's suggestion, apparently. So we're going to make a nice squid tentacle coming out of the... Well, ask her if you can stick it in and then stick it in if you want to do that. What's that? Alright, so we have our main shape. Now let's go with some light ass purple. Let's make some streaks in it. Alright, excellent. Now let's go to our white. Then we're going to make some fucking suckers and shit on there. Now, at the bottom here, we need to cut a water line here. Let's cut a water line to set the tentacle down in water. Now, I know you can't see that very well, so let me get it up here where you can see it. There's our tentacle. Excellent. Now, let's go on to our next suggestion. All right, so we got our tentacle. Next suggestion. Loch Ness Monster. Okay, so this is just a monster, a generic monster. That's one of them happy compromises. Hey, don't worry, Strawhill. Big Daddy's on bonus everybody when the show's over, okay? Big Daddy's on bonus everybody. So let me go to the black right here. So all we need is black for this. We don't need anything else. That's brown. I need fucking black. Alright, so I got some black on my palette. So let's make a nice fucking monster here. So in the background here, let's make the head coming out. Alright, so right here, obviously the neck's going in the water. And he's going to have a bit of a hump on the back, obviously, because he's a fucking monster sticking out in the water. So he's going to have his back right here. And then towards the end, he's going to have his tail sticking out. Now, to set him down in the water, actually, before we do that, I got some gold on my fucking palette. I'm going to loosen it up with some water. Let's make a nice eye. And that's all we really need to do in terms of detail. So let's go over here and make a nice eye. So we got a nice eye. Let's go to the Jar Mills palette knife. I still have a little bit of white on my palette. Let's go over here. Let's cut him in the water. And that's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. And we have a nice monster. Fucking Super Drops. What's up, Super Drops? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. We're getting towards the end of it, but west side to you, my friend. Alright, so let's take a sip here. Alright, next. Let's go to our next suggestion. Lightning striking. Now, the person wanted it in front of the chick, but we're going to put it behind, okay? So I want some white and I want some blue. What's up, bitch? Alright, let's go to the John Mills script. Actually, let's go to the long bristle brush. We haven't used this brush tonight. This is the long bristle brush. This is the extreme penetration ejaculation fine detail brush. We're going to take a little bit of the blue and ejaculate it into the white. We're going to mix a little water in there just to make it work and slide better. Let's go up here. Remember, no fear in the drunken paint method. This brush right here, and I only introduced this a couple weeks ago. With this brush right here, you can make fucking fantastic things happen. Now, at the top here, that lightning's got to be coming from somewhere. So we're going to take that same blue color. We're going to use a little bit more white than normal. I got a little white on my palette. We'll go up here. We're going to put a little color on there and just rub it out. And that's all we got to do. And we have light. Now, let's go to our next suggestion. Tuna fish sandwich. Oh wait, she wanted meatloaf. Hey, Jam McKitty, tell your roommate I said, either way, since you're in the hospital, in terms of food, you're fucked. So, might as well just eat whatever they bring you. Alright, so lightning. Alright, so, everybody, this is the last suggestion of the night. It is the moon with the stars around it. So everybody, if you have a suggestion for someone to host, now's the time to whisper it to me. Whisper it to me. If not, please, I want you guys to stick with me after the fucking the outro. And I want you to stick with me when we host somebody, okay? Let's show the love of the West Side Crew to other people. If you ain't checking out the Discord, the Twitter, the Patreon, the YouTube, fucking check that shit out. The links are below. So Big Daddy appreciate it. Especially check out that Discord. Discord, if you don't know what Discord is, that's basically the community. You can chat with everybody in the West Side Crew community at any time you want. And we have a very active community on there, and we share everything, and it's a fucking awesome place. So I want you guys to be there if you fucking love the show, right? And if you love the people here, especially if you love the people here. West Side. So let's make a beautiful moon. Alright, now, since we already have a nice white sun and white comet, let's use some yellow here. Let's use our finger. So we got a little bit here, not much. That's yellow. You goddamn right, Salmon Guy. Join our Discord, bitches. So let's make a nice moon up here. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna start wiping off some of the excess. Wipe it a couple times, wipe off the excess. And I'm making it where it's fucking blurry. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. So, let's go over here. Let's take some fucking white. And let's ejaculate a little white on our palette. Let's go to the fucking John Mills, long bristled, fucking fine detail penetration brush. Let's get the tip of it. We're just going to stick the tip in. Just stick the tip in. Sticking the tip in has never hurt anyone, okay? Let's get a nice little sip here. I appreciate you guys. I think we had a good show tonight. And I think we created a beautiful painting here. So let's finish this bitch up, alright? So, you're only going to see the stars around it. So I'm going to put a couple dots here and there. And then we're going to have one really bright, shiny star. And that bright, shiny star is everything good in this fucking world. And what I just said was dumb as fuck. Ignore that. Erase. That was me trying to be cool and it didn't work. So, put a couple out here. And that's it. And I believe that we've created a beautiful painting. And we created it using a method of painting called the Drunken Painting method. The Drunken Painting method is a method of painting for everyone. You don't have to be born with some special gift. You don't have to be born with some special ability that allows you to create beautiful and meaningful images. This is not for the elite. This is for everyone. This allows everyone to create the images that they want to see. This allows you to put all of your heart into something you may have thought that you never were able to do. And express yourself. This is the Drunken Painting method. Just do it. I think this painting needs a signature right now. I sign my paintings in red, but usually you use whatever fucking color that you prefer, bitch. And in your world, you can ejaculate anything that your heart desires. From the moment that you're born, you begin dying. And nobody in this world is forever. So it's important that with the time that you have to you, regardless of how we got here, you may believe in God. You may believe that we're here of random chance. It doesn't matter what you believe. The one thing that's true is that this life is the only thing that I know that we definitely have. It's the only thing I know that we have. So while you're here in this world, do what you want to do. It doesn't even have to be painting. It doesn't have to be painting. If you have a dream in your heart, let it out. And if you feel that your goal is unobtainable, try anyway. Because the only option beyond that is to not try at all. I create images like this because I've always wanted to paint. And I've done this for a while now. And I always felt for such a long period of time in my life that I wasn't able to produce the images that I wanted to see. I didn't think that I was born with the gift. And to a lot of people, maybe I wasn't. But the problem here is that if I never try, I'll always want to. Don't let yourself hold yourself back. If you want to do something, go do it. And the reason you should go do it is because there's no other option. West Side. The Drunken Paint method is a method of painting for everyone. And I hope that all of you will look at this and say to yourself, if Big Daddy's got the will to do it, maybe I can do it too. And I hope that you create images far more beautiful than this. That you tap some inner fucking ability that I have yet to be able to reach. Some fucking mystical force inside of your heart and your balls, spiritual balls. You tap that shit and you find a place deeper inside of you that I would ever be able to find. I hope that you find that. Because Big Daddy, he goes as deep as he can, but maybe he hasn't been able to tap the full potential of what his mind says. You know, a really smart man once said, and I really hope that I can remember this before it's time to say it. What's saying, bitch? Really great man once said that maybe the human intellect is insufficient He said that maybe the human intellect is insufficient to answer the questions that it is smart enough to ask. Now, apply that to what I'm saying. Maybe I want to go so fucking deep with this. Maybe I'm looking for the fucking answer to what Big Daddy's trying to produce. But he's not smart enough to ever be able to obtain it. Maybe. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's not. But maybe it is. But maybe you are smart enough to go deeper within the fucking soul and obtain the true vision of what Big Sexy is trying to achieve. It is important that we use what's left of our lives to find a meaningness and a beautiful aspect to this life. My name is John Mills. I am the Drunken Nerd Painter. Have a nice day. West Side. Let's go host somebody. So stick with Big Daddy. Stick with Big Daddy, bitches. Stick with Big Daddy. Alright, so when we go on this person's chat, I want you to hashtag Westside as always. Alright? I want you to hashtag Westside. Let's see who we got streaming now. So show the love of the Westside crew to all of these other fucking people. Because, you know, that's what we do here. We lay the fucking hammer down. So let's see who we got fucking streaming, okay? And if we don't have somebody we know... Oh, fucking Super Drops. What's up, son? Hey, oh, by the way, before I end the fucking stream... Oh, shit, B-Day. Okay, hold on. Alright, so yeah, before I end the fucking stream, let me just say, if you hadn't followed yet, please consider it. Big Daddy ain't gonna beg you. If you don't want to follow, that's fine. But, you know, please consider following. That would be totally awesome. If you hadn't checked out the Discord, the Patreon, the fucking Twitter, all the links are below. Especially the Discord. Come chat with the fucking Westside Crew community. Come fucking chat with the Westside Crew community. Okay? Hey B-Day, I got your link right there. I'm gonna check. I already checked it out. But I tell you what, I'm gonna see who I got going, and I might actually go with that. Okay. So, son of a bitch, following. See who's streaming right now. God damn it, just go full screen. All right, so let's see who's streaming. Angel Moon, Twilark, Sheep Fuzz. So yeah, it's probably a good idea we host somebody new. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I tell you what, we're gonna host her. If Big Day says she's cool, Big Daddy's gonna host her. So I appreciate y'all being here. Check out my Discord. Got some fucking awesome shit in the works. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all are totally awesome. And I will see you over in this chick's stream. She's playing guitar and singing. I like that. And she got some art on the fucking screen. That's very nice, too. So I'll see y'all over there. Be cool. And, West Side. Thank you so much for watching.